Hello everyone and welcome to the contingency plan. This will probably be an upsetting topic to some, especially in the United States where many people view their pets as an actual member of the family. Many people tend to humanize pets and openly admit that they like, care, and respect them more than their fellow humans. So don't shoot the messenger on this one. The following information is simply a reality we may all face one day. The videos on this channel mostly revolve around one thing: a post-apocalyptic shit-hits-the-fan world and ways to give yourself a chance of surviving it, at least for a while. You can't watch a shit-hits-the-fan video and put it into the context of right now at this very moment. It needs to be viewed from an entirely different reality in which you live in a world without rule of law. Many people say they would rather die immediately than live under such conditions, but the popularity of shows like The Walking Dead says otherwise. Most people, regardless of their online bravado, do want to live. That being said, in regards to pets, they will need to be looked at in a different light after the shit hits the fan than they are today. Cats are adept at fending for themselves, finding their own food, and for the most part do not need people in order to do what cats do. Actually, cats may be the one domesticated animal that will thrive after the shit hits the fan. Most birds kept as pets are flightless and would simply be food for a feral cat or dog within minutes. Many dogs kept as pets today are the result of genetic manipulation. They are a manufactured breed and more than likely won't have either the instincts or physical characteristics to survive in a situation where they have to fend for themselves. Those breeds will fall prey to actual predators almost immediately. Tinker won't last a day without being coddled by its owner. The problem with that is that the owner is going to be dealing with their own shit. Since cats can generally take care of themselves much better than today's genetically modified dogs, we will focus mostly on the dogs. There are many things people today do not think about when it comes to their pets. First and foremost is feeding them. You are not going to be of any use to anyone, especially those dependent upon you, if you are starving and suffering the effects of malnutrition. Therefore, finding food, along with water and shelter, for yourself and those with you is going to be your primary focus. Now realize that you will also be required to do the same for each dog you have. You just doubled your daily requirements for staying alive. There are also some minor factors to consider, such as future shots for such things as distemper, parvo, rabies, and other diseases dogs tend to get, as well as barking. In a pre-shit-hits-the-fan world, many times you want a dog to bark to alert you of the presence of others. In a post-shit-hits-the-fan world, however, it may become much more important to maintain silence and therefore your location, so that others do not find you. But as we all know, keeping a dog from barking is much easier said than done. Regardless of how smoothly or difficult things go in these regards, there will more than likely eventually come a day where Duke will turn from a member of the family to what's on today's menu. Most will find this difficult to believe, but take a look at what happened in Venezuela, and they aren't even in a true shit-hits-the-fan scenario as most people would describe it. They are literally killing zoo animals to survive and eating garbage directly off the street. Hell, they're even killing wild flamingos for food because they have run out of pets to eat. Eating your own pets will clearly be about as close to a last resort as you can imagine right now. But understand that before you reach that point, that there are others that will not only be fine with it, but will actually be out searching for just such an opportunity to present itself. If anyone comes across Tinker or Duke, once society reaches a certain point, they are going to view it as nothing more than sustenance and a way to survive. So what is the answer? Well, the cons to having pets, especially dogs, when the shit hits the fan, is that each one is another mouth to feed, may become diseased or rabid at some point, and will more than likely give away your location on at least one occasion, and maybe even attract people or animals out looking for food. The pros are that they may offer up some degree of protection against other animals and possibly some people, and that they will eventually be a source of nutrition for you and anyone else you're with. The key thing here is simply to realize what having a pet will mean during a shit-hits-the-fan situation and not to fool yourself into thinking otherwise. If you plan to live after such an event, then a time will come where your pet or pets will become food, either for you or for someone or something else. Thanks for watching and feel free to subscribe to our Facebook group at the link below in the description. Peace.